This is gonna be such a cheesy video. Ugh. I have to start somewhere, right? Okay. I'm scared of the internet. I don't even know what to say. Like, this video is so unscripted. I'm so nervous. Like, going on the internet was one of my biggest fears in the world, because I'm just like afraid of what other people are gonna say, you know. I'm like so insecure too, so I'm scared. Anyways, as you guys can see from the title of the video, I'm gonna be talking about my high school experience, especially since I started high school in America, like during the period of COVID. Oh God, I hated it so much. I hated my entire high school experience here in America. Yeah, and I'm from Jamaica too, so I don't know, it was just like coming to like two different places at once. Like coming from here, knowing that culture, and then coming here, like everyone was just so different. But I should like start from the beginning so you guys can understand, because you're probably like wondering what I'm saying. So I came to America in August. I think it was the 12th. No, I think it was the 13th when we landed here. We were supposed to land here the 12th, but our flight got delayed and we had to like sleep the night in the airport. So I arrived. No, oh my God, I just lied. Wait, we landed in New York on the 13th, but we left in the 12th and we landed in the Miami airport. And that airport was huge because we got lost in it. We ended up missing our flight. Yeah, it didn't get delayed. I'm just remembering it now. It didn't get delayed. We missed it because we didn't know like where to go. So me and my sister were like running around the airport asking like a lot of people, and we saw the flight attendant, and she was the one who helped us to the check-in, like that's what they call it, like the check-in decks where they like give you your ticket. Yeah, that's where she helped us got our ticket. And we missed the flight because it was a connecting flight, so we had to wait till the other morning to catch that flight to New York, and so we had to stay in the night. You guys are probably wondering why I'm looking up so much. I'm just scared. I don't know what to do. So yeah, like I don't see anyone talking about like what their like experience was with COVID and going to school. Like you hear people talking about their experiences, but do you guys remember like when the mask mandate was like lifted? It was like earlier in the year, like January or February, maybe around that time, or maybe March, and like it was time for us to take our mask off, and like everyone was scared too, especially me. I didn't want anyone to see what I look like. There was like, I always wonder like, why do people like have crush on people like they never yet see their face before? Like, why do you have a crush on someone you've never seen their face before? I remember there was this one like boy in my, I don't even want to say the name of the class, but there's this one boy in my class, and like we would always make eye contact. I always thought it was weird because I was wondering, why is he looking at me? Like, stop looking at me, stop staring at me, like we're not friends, like I don't even know you. And he kept staring at me, like literally, like even in the mornings when I come to school, like the first thing I do when I come to school in the mornings, I would go to use the bathroom. I'm always seeing like in the hallways like staring at, I'm like, bro, stop staring at me, I don't know you. Like that's what I would be in my head, but like I didn't say it out loud, you know, because I'm too nice to like say that out loud. So the second semester came around, and this was when I started noticing like things started getting weird. Like, the girl, the Bahamian girl, we ended up like getting out of math class. Like, our period got switched, and she wasn't in my math class anymore. Yeah, I guess we just drifted apart, and she found new friends. I was entirely on my own at this point. No, I ended up like being friends with this hijabi girl, but like she was the one who came up to talk to me. Yeah, but back to what happened. Like when I was in high school, like around the second semester, I was like insecure. Like I was like the most insecure person in the world. Like I would literally walk around the school like with my head down. Like I wouldn't make eye contact with anyone. Like I wouldn't stare at anyone. Like sometimes it would look like I'm looking at people, but I'm literally just like looking out in space. I'm just trying to like get my mind just out of whatever is happening around me, because like I was like my heart was like beating fast, and my chest was like yeah, like so like when I do that, I was like noticing like people were like calling me weird, and they were calling me like a weirdo, and like I'm acting strange, and like I overheard people like wanting to know what I look like, because this was after the mask mandate was lifted and it was time for us to take our mask off, but I didn't want to because I was scared. And people just, I don't know if they can't take a hint. Like, are you that dumb that you just can't realize when someone's insecure? Yeah, and they were like, I overheard people were talking about how they want to know what I look like, and they want to see my face, and they want me to take my mask. There were like few times I took the mask off, like very few times. It was like tiny, like the first year. The second year, most of the year, I wore my mask off, but like it got really hot. Like it was so hot in that mask. Like it's so hard to breathe. Like I honestly have no idea how people wore it back the second year. Like it's so hard to breathe in there. So I took it off like a very few times, and I would try so hard to not make eye contact with anyone. Like I just people just take a hint when someone is like insecure? So I would like hold my head down, and like I would hear people like laughing at me, and like you're probably thinking like I'm paranoid. I don't know if they're laughing at me. That's like an accusation. It's probably like an accusation, right? I don't know if they're laughing at me, but like they were laughing at me, because I would like, when I'm looking down, I would turn my face, and like a whole friend group was there just like laughing at me. And like the first time I came to this school, I saw like this group of girls that I was like, oh, maybe I could talk to them. I ended up didn't talking to them because like I completely forgot about them. Yeah, those girls ended up being the biggest bullies like in my second year. It wasn't all of them. There was this, it was about 3 of them in the clique. No, it was 3 of them in the entire clique that were like bothering me. No, because they had like different cliques. So I don't know how this clique thing work, okay? I don't have any friends. Yeah, but there was this one girl in the group. She was the most awful out of all of them. She was the worst. Oh my god. Those girls made my self-esteem so low. Like I'm even struggling to like get it back. Not that I had one, but I'm still struggling to get it back. Yeah, I hated it so much. There were times too when I would arrive to class late because I was in the bathroom crying. because people were like bullying me, and they were talking about like, oh, she probably like UGLY because I didn't want to take the mask off. I don't know. I'm still like wondering like why these people can't just take a hint. There were so many other kids too, like with their mask off. I wonder if they like experienced the same thing as me. Because like, first of all, I don't even think I'm special. So I don't even know why it matters to people. Like I was like a loser, bro. Like, why are you paying attention to me? Around this time too, the boy, she was like, we were still making eye contact. This dude, it was like most of the time we made eye contact on accident. I don't know if it was an accident for him, but it was an accident for me because like I didn't care about this dude at all. I'm like, stop looking at me, like I'm so done. Like I'm gonna like take another route. When I see you, I'm gonna pretend like I don't see you. I'm gonna completely ignore you. You're not in my world. People's self-esteem get tarnished because of a reason, you know, and like a lot of the reasons come from other people because they were literally the one that put you in this predicament. Like, you know, I wouldn't feel this way about myself if you didn't say it. And like, dude, I was crying so much the second semester. My senior year of high school was the worst. That was the worst. Like, it was at least my junior year was like only the beginning. Like, even to when I started school, I was like eating my lunch like in the bathroom. Like when lunchtime come, I just spent the whole entire lunchtime in the bathroom. Like I would literally like sit at a table by myself and I would like pretend like, oh, I want to sleep because like I don't have anyone to talk to and I'm like scared to go and talk to anyone. Like COVID just made everything worse because you're coming to this school with like no one knowing you and you're wearing the mask, and then COVID come around and then the mask mandate got lifted and now it's time for you to take your mask back off and everyone wants to see what you look like, and then they have this like fictional idea of what they thought you were gonna look like, and then when you don't look like that they want to bully you. And like I never really thought like highly of myself. Like I never thought like, I don't know, I just didn't think I thought anyone would pay attention to me. Yeah, I was like just surprised by what was happening. Like I don't know, I hated high school. Like I'm so nervous, like I can't put everything in one video. So you guys are gonna have to come back and like watch me for the next 15 minutes, like just rambling my mouth. So yeah, please help me out with this YouTube algorithm by subscribing and liking the video, please. I don't really know if I want to be like a YouTube star. Maybe I'll eventually like grow out of it, but like I'm like afraid of being bullied, okay? So like subscribe, please, because I'm even afraid like the people in my college are gonna like find this video. I just pray to God that they don't. Bye.